After just 2 sets, it looks like Trainer's Pokemon are done. Black Bolt and White Flare don't have any, and the Mega Evolution set will probably be focused on Mega Evolution. So I thought it'd be a terrible idea to focus on the worst new trainer and Destined rivals, Arven. To put Arven's cards in perspective, this is all of them. The only spice comes in the form of Arven's Sandwich, which can heal 100 damage from his Pokemon. Except the highest HP Pokemon of the bunch is Mabosstiff EX, which only has 270. And it only deals 150 damage if it has full health. Or if you really want to hit them hard, Boss Headbutt does 210 if you think getting 3 energy on this thing is a good idea. Arven's Toedscruel is utterly useless, and Greedent only exists to make sandwiches. Just like, hang on a second. Okay, I checked the latest female viewership numbers for my channel, and it's still around 5%. We have to change that, so no more immature jokes. Only highbrow humor that sophisticated people from the UK like For the Win would enjoy. Greedent only exists to make sandwiches, just like someone working at a sandwich shop. Yeah, try not to chuckle too hard. Anyways, you don't even bother with Greedent in a Mabosstiff deck. Munkidori heals and spreads damage, making it a much better partner. Binding Mochi exists to try and boost Mabosstiff's damage to respectable heights, and Hero's Cape and Rigid Band can maybe allow it to survive a hit. Against something like Raging Bolt or Golden Go, you may as well just concede. Sure, you could throw in a 1/1 Toedscruel to try and turn the tables, but if you're teching in something from Mabosstiff, you clearly have bigger problems in life. Regardless, I'm challenging myself to get a single win with Arven's Mabosstiff. And I'm doing this in Master League, where I'll only face the best trainers, upping the difficulty even further. Well, this is an interesting development we find ourselves in. So if I Janine and then do the thing, is that good? Hang on. Okay, so if we go get a Munkidori, I Janine to Pecharunt and Maschiff, and then I manually attach to the Munkidori. Is that smart or is that really dumb? Well, we're going to find out. Oh, and we apparently don't have any energy left. Great. All right, and then we go Subjugating Chains. And, oh yeah, I'd also like to point out that the first test game I did with this deck, you'll never guess what I faced. You'll notice that Maschiff and Mabosstiff are weak to grass. So guess what I faced? I faced Yanmega. And first game on stream with Mabosstiff, what do we face? Spidops. Oh, goody. And A-Swang, yes. The Pokebeach just found out that the Mega Evolution set will be, what is it, September 25th in PDCGL? So, I mean, that was pretty much always going to be what we thought anyways, is that September 25th was a very, 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 very safe bet for the Mega Evolution set, but now it's confirmed. There'll be pre-releases the week before, whatever, same old stuff. There's nothing surprising going on here. We all know what's happening anyways. And we're about to get bodied, aren't we? But there will be supply issues. Shocker. So scalpers are already lining up. They probably... I mean, Black Bolt and White Flare is going to be scalped like crazy because it's a special set, so there's no booster boxes. So people are just going to pre-order like 100 of whatever the blister packs, the pin collections, or whatever the hell they are. Thank you. That could have gone horribly. That could have gone so horribly, you have no idea. Okay, there's a Luminous Energy. I think, yeah, we Iono first, because I don't want to take the prize first. And, yeah. And Mark, it's reselling. They get the money to do that by reselling. Are you kidding me? All right, well, we're just gonna Adrenabrain. We're gonna knock out the stupid Chime Echo thing. All right, here we go. And we're gonna eat a sandwich. Oh yeah, look at, isn't PDCGL a well-made game? Do you know how PDCGL is a well-made game? It looks like that. So we don't give them a Fartazon, because that would be dumb. And I guess I go Night Stretcher for Darkness Energy. And everyone, don't look now, but we are currently in the presence of someone who said, "Oh, I'm never going to play PDCGL. You'll never catch me playing Pokemon TCG live. That's just a terrible game for terrible people." Oh, hey, Stuben. What have your streams lately been like? How have you been having fun streaming? What game have you been playing? Just a quick, just a question. Just a question, Stuben. What game have you been playing lately? And Ace Wing, yeah, BBWF, Black Bolt White Flare. But yeah, it's Black Bolt and White Flare is going to be really tough if you're looking to buy it for yourself. So again, just buy singles. Let content creators open them up, buy singles. You've been playing Hide the Candy and make the youngster get it. Okay, so this is bad. But this is surprisingly a good matchup, even though Spidops is horrible for us. Okay, well, this is really, really good, because I just Ultra Ball away my top deck. We go get them. Am I going to win my first game with this thing? Am I seriously going to win my first game? Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but I mean, the Mewtwo gets knocked out. This should have been a terrible matchup for us, but we're just going to win? What? Oh, White Mocha. I feel bad. Oh, wow, I almost got completely screwed there. That's fine. They also can't attack right now, which is hilarious. We're going to have to go get a Fezandipiti. We're seriously just going to win our first game with what should be the worst matchup in history. But they just don't got it like that. Okay, yeah, there's nothing to do. We just go Vigorous Tackle. We also knock out the Mewtwo next turn with Vigorous Tackle. It doesn't matter. Nothing in life matters anymore. This is what I've been telling people forever. YouTube audience, I'm sorry. I should have, used Great Ball and Blue Balled you a little bit. But apparently this deck is goated. And you got great wealth from my deal with the devil. Yeah, that's the thing. If you make your content based on Pokemon cards, eventually you play PTCGL. And those are the rules. But yeah, Black Bolt and White Flare. We knew from the leaks that it was BLK and WHT. So the set abbreviations are BLK for Black Bolt and WHT for White Flare. And that's not surprising. It's also not surprising that there's 86 cards in the main set. So there's going to be 172 cards between both sets, 86 each. There's 156 Unova Pokemon, so they split it in half, and then they throw in some trainers, which we do already know about. I know, I'm not going to concede before the game ends, okay? I'm going to keep playing this for 3 hours. I just thought, PTCGL would keep me in suspense here. Okay, this is actually shaping up to be something. I knock out... I mean, they are winning right now, which is actually good for us. Yeah, there's like 300 something cards because it's secret illustration or illustration rares for literally every single Pokemon. And then there's going to be, specialty rares or whatever, full arts, gold cards, stuff like that. I think I'm out of energy. Aren't I? Didn't we prize a ton of energy? Oh, no, wait, they archered us. They archered us. So I guess it makes sense to do this. And yeah, we just go 1, 2. Oh, wow. I have like 7 darkness energy in the deck. There's, about 7 darkness energy in the deck, of course. Oh my goodness, this deck is cracked. Yeah, and then, yeah, the Master Ball and Pokeball Hollows, those are going to be insane. And then we just go get a Darkness Energy for our little baby shark there. And then we go, yep, welcome to the party, Mewtwo. I am Legend. Well, that's how you get a promotion. So all we need to do is let them take a KO here, and then we win. Assuming I have another counter catcher. I think Unfair Stamp is probably the ace spec if I had to guess. But if they archer us, that's kind of bad. Though sometimes Mewtwo decks only play like 1 archer. Yeah, Black Bolt and White Flare. Like you said, there's like 900 unique cards between Reverse Hollows, Pokeball Hollows, Master Ball Hollows, regular art, illustration rare, secret illustration rare, gold. Yeah, it's buy singles. If you're trying to complete a master set, just buy singles, or just don't even buy it to begin with, because it's going to be absolutely nutso. Don't attack with that thing. All right, I have to win this turn.
Trusty 34 groove, trusty 34 groove, trusty 34 groove.
All right, we got to do this, everybody. We're going to put the Pecharunt. Actually, we'll just put the Munkidori in the active. So I just need to draw as many cards as possible. And Kadu, I do appreciate you. Munkidori and what's its face have been completely useless. I have. I'm
a masochist.
You're a Maschiff. You're a Master Chief. More like Master Queef. All right. Okay. Yeah, there's no way that I can win, right? Or like, there's no way that I can not do the thing that I have to do. Because the Mewtwo, well, actually, yeah, knocking out the Spidops is my way to victory here because there's a chancey that they can't knock out my Mabosstiff with their Mewtwo, which is absolutely hilarious to say out loud. Oh God, we still can't search the deck. Oh no. Okay, so we go Binding Mochi. Well, that I don't know. I don't know if I have another counter catcher, but I think if I have an Unfair Stamp, I'd go get that. Yeah, we just go get Unfair Stamp. I didn't know what was left in the deck. So I was hoping for a bosses. Wow, we have a million supporters in there. All right, let's go. Okay, I don't want to poison the Mabosstiff, so that's very important as we do not poison it. And then I go retreat. Put you in the active. I can't burn any of these. Like, I can put the Pecharunt down. But, like, I can't use... I mean, I guess I can use the Energy Switch to... Honestly, I think putting it on the Mabosstiff is the safest bet here. Because if I have too much damage on me, then I can't use Vigorous Tackle for enough damage. Okay, this is terrible. And then we go Earthen Vessel. I know there's nothing left. Or there might be one. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, so we go Vigorous Tackle for the KO. And I Am Legend. Yeah, you're going to get some big balls really soon. All right, if they have a Spidops in their hand, they win. If they have an Energy in their hand, they win. If they have a Supporter in their hand, they win. This was supposed to be a victory. This was supposed to be an easy victory. And then we had it snatched away from us. Okay, that's one. They need another one. Don't. No, they got it. And for those of you wondering, yes, it is not a bug. Team Rocket's energy is supposed to be counted as one energy because it's based on the number of cards you discard with Mewtwo. So it's does 60 more damage for each card you discarded in this way. So Team Rocket's energy is one card. What the hell? We had that one in the bag. That was supposed to be a win. Do I need 2 counter catcher in this deck? If I don't have 2 counter catcher, I need 2 freaking counter catcher. My opponent just attached a Grass Energy to a Hopzation EX. That does not make me stiff. Wait, why do I play Arven when I clearly don't play any tools in this deck? Clearly there's 0 tools in this deck, or else I would have drawn one. Okay. I guess I go Janine. Oh, we can't Janine because I already did the thing. All right, well, they need a full suite here, which I guess is good. Yeah, Raid Matchmaker. This is the 3rd game I've played with Mabosstiff, and all 3 games have had Grass Energy in them. That is not fair. Oh, wait, what? It's Spidopsization? What? Okay. All right. I'm open to it. I'm open to it. We'll see what you got. And King Super Specs, I think there's a Poffin. There should be Poffins. Like, there should be a Precious Trolley. There should be Artisan. There should be several things. Yeah, it's you got to play Arven in an Arven's deck. Those are the rules. Okay, so they're playing... I don't understand. What's the point of the Zacian? All right, well, we do just kind of win now. This is the thing. Like, I don't think I knock out the Zacian unless it's absolutely necessary. All right, so let's go. We have to heal the Maschiff. That is very important. We go heal this guy, 1, 2, 3, and then retreat. Go into the Maschiff. Make Mabosstiff. And then I guess Janine just to thin out the deck a couple cards. Because I really don't want to lose because we just couldn't draw cards here. Right? That would be not so good. You know, what if we top deck? We could top deck an Energy Switch. They could take a knockout here with a Spidops, though that'd be very... Actually, that's very possible for them because they can just manually retreat the Zacian, charge up the energy, and then we just lose. All right. All they got to do is manually... Well, they also have to, you know, get Team Rocket's Pokemon. How many do they need? So the Zacian cancels one out. They need, what, 4 Team Rocket's Pokemon in play to knock me out? Oh, no, they need 5. They need a full bench of Team Rocket. Oh, that's an amazing... Okay, I think if we lose this one, there's no going back, okay? I don't know why we're doing well, but apparently ARVEN'S Mabosstiff has a good matchup going... No, you did that backwards. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They couldn't take a knockout anyways. But it feels like they did that backwards. All right, just please don't concede. Even though we know we were going to win this one, even if they do concede. But please don't concede. And we just go Energy Switch, Luminous Energy to a Munkidori, fully heal the Mabosstiff. Or I could even just not fully heal. Oh my goodness. I could just not even fully heal. And we could just go there. And then Luminous. And then... Actually, I just knock out the Zubat, right? No, this is too good. I can't be doing this well. This is not good. They're gonna concede. This is oh no, this is really bad. They're just gonna concede. I did too well. This, you know, we need to lose this one. And there's our binding Mochi. So I guess we just attach that there and go for a research because I'd rather have the Mochi than whatever Pokemon. Oh my, well, actually the Team Rocket's art, or the Fartazon kind of helps them a little bit too much, I think. And then we go Pecharunt down. And yeah, we don't need nice. Let's just take the KO and go down to 3 prizes and see what the hell they have planned. What do you mean if arrogance was a person, it would be me? I don't understand. People keep telling me, oh, Pilot, the Team Rockets cards are so good. I'm giving you... I basically had 2 wins. That list in the first game only had 1 counter catcher, so obviously that was a problem. And you started tracking non-games. This is not a non-game. They're playing a Team Rockets deck with... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't they know I have a Pecharunt? Okay, they're doing 60. They're doing a hot 6. Oh, they got the Ariana. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is good. This is good. They're going to be able to play the game now. They have a 10 card hand. I don't know why they used the counter catcher on... I mean, I guess they had to use the counter catcher to burn it because Fezandipiti and Pecharunt are weak to fighting and not grass. Thank you, Mark. Handsome is a person, and it is me. You know, I was the 8th homunculus in Full Metal. Oh, there we go. Opponent conceded. Would you look at that? We won our 2nd game. There's no way that should have happened. I'm sorry, YouTube audience, that I'm just too good. But clearly, ARVEN'S Mabosstiff is better than every Team Rockets deck you can possibly think of. Ooh, okay, we have a turn. I think we have to get rid of the practice studio and probably the boss's hors d'oeuvres. And let's get rid of the Night Stretcher. We don't need no stinking Night Stretcher. All right, so let's get you, and then there's no rescue board. That would be super helpful because next turn we're not going to be able to do anything. All right, we have a playable game. But yeah, so the official ruling with Yanmega and Surfer is that you get to choose which card resolves first. On PDCGL, Surfer resolves first, and then you do Yanmega's ability. That's what I predicted in the video, is that, no, PDCGL will not let you choose. PDCGL, that doesn't have the capabilities of doing that. Like, I've been playing this game for 40 months. I already knew. PDCGL never has had the option of, hey, would you like to use Surfer first, or would you like to use Yanmega first? There has never been a card that did something like that. And I don't think there ever will be. And Slyvelly, I'm glad I could help. You know, this is This is a capitalist society. You give me money, I give you deck lists. I'll whip my decks out and show them to you whenever you want. Okay, now we get Dragapult, and then it's just the worst start ever. Okay, if we top deck a Darkness Energy, this is for Slivelli. If we get a Darkness Energy Slivelli, you're awesome. If we don't, I Am Legend is banned. Okay, well, we got an Iono, so that's close enough, right? And Lucas, tell me when you're at level 250. I'm Prestige 2.5. How the hell did we get nothing there? All right, well, they're not going to expect a back-to-back Iono. God, this is the dream matchup. This is the matchup that I want, is Dragapult. But I don't have my items, and I don't have a rescue board in the deck, or a Pecharunt, because this is just strict Mabosstiff Munkidori. We're just monkeying around. There's no Pecharunt. There's obviously a Fezandipiti, and like, just look at these two cards. I can't really compare them on screen because I'm too lazy to superimpose anything. But like, look at this. 260 hit points on a basic, 240 damage attack. 10 more hit points, both attacks are worse. Which card would you rather use? The terrible one or the really good one? All right, can I... Hey, we got Janine. That's really bad, actually, because Janine only works on dark Pokemon, and Munkidori is not a dark type. So we're just using Iono again. Alex Verdugo. Wait, where's the Verdugo playing right now? Hey, we got the thing. Okay, so let's go Rigid Band. Yeah, we're going to heal off the damage, and we're going to go Adrenabrain, and then we put Boom Boom, because we're going to need to do that because we suck. This card is terrible. I don't know why this card exists, but it does. It's the worst card ever made. All right, we take a prize. We have definitely not stabilized, but we're going to take 170. If I can eat a sandwich, we should be okay. Which means I think I have to go Arven for a sandwich and then Night Stretcher for a Darkness Energy. Hello, mate. How you doing, mate? Sato, how you doing? How them toes, mate? Them toes feeling good? Oh, extra smooth? Don't have to worry about splinters in me mouth? All right, good to hear, mate. And me and Sato were sliding into our DMs. We were sliding into each other's DMs. Those weren't the only things we were sliding into this weekend. But we talked about how the Toronto Maple Leafs are a terrible team, and it's better to cheer for the Canucks, because the Canucks don't get your hopes up. You know, if you're a Canucks fan, you're not making the playoffs, so it's much better. You know, Maple Leafs, yeah, there you go. And Lucas, oh no, that's what happens when you Prestige. It's like the first 2 or 3 levels after you hit Prestige, you just get nothing. Yeah, we're all Oilers fans tonight. We're all Oilers fans. But it's like level 101, 102, and like 103 might be 50 toilet papers. Might be 50 TP. So yeah, for like 2 levels, you get nothing. It's like, congratulations, you prestiged. Here's nothing. Congratulations, you get nothing. Believe it or not, this is actually really good for us. Yeah, we're special and we get nothing. It's great. You'll get nothing and you'll enjoy it. All right, that's fine. They clearly seem to know what they're doing, which is bad for us. But they don't seem to have a Munkidori. Ooh, hello. Okay. I think it's... The problem here is that I definitely want another Mabosstiff. So let's go Munkidori, Fezandipiti. Let's draw 3 and see what happens. This will determine what I do. That told me very little, but it does help. We can use 2 Munkidori this turn. Okay, this is great. This is great. We can go double Munkidori. And I can fully heal my active, and we can knock out... Oh, we can't knock out the Duskull. Son of a butt face. Because the damage is spread around. I could knock out the Duskull, but we can't. All right, so this dude is set up for a double KO. Let's go. Yeah, let's just put it all on you. And then we go Energy Switch to you. Adrenabrain, 2 off of you. And then I guess I put the 2 on there because Dragapult, that's 320. We do 150. So 150 times 2 is 400 plus 20 is 320. So that's a perfect knockout. So I know what I'm doing. Never doubt your pilot. This is what I keep telling you. And then I guess we go for another energy switch. Sure. All right, Rigid Band. Vigorous Tickle. Are you people talking about soccer? We're talking about soccer. We're talking about hockey here, okay? Imagine if you played soccer on ice and you had knives for shoes. No, football. It's football. It's not football, it's football. Okay, as long as they don't get a Dusknoir this turn, we should be okay. They got a Dusknoir this turn. As long as they don't get a Dusknoir this turn, we'll be totally fine. And they got a Dusknoir this turn. Okay, well, the good news is, if they don't know what they're doing, we can knock out a Dracloak or a Duskull. Kadu, a surprising number of wins, but if they just didn't get the Dusknoir this turn, not even a question that we win this game. Because they got the stupid Dusknoir this turn, they're going to knock out my boss. They're going to make him stiff. Okay, that doesn't matter. It's a good thing I didn't put this Maschiff down. Okay, my great hand is no longer with us. Interesting. They got an experience share. Okay. Very bad stuff. Yeah, they knock out the active. Because, again, Mabosstiff is just such a great card, isn't it? Isn't Mabosstiff so good? Practice Studio. I don't know why the deck plays practice. It's 10 extra damage. What, you're doing 160 instead of 150? Whoop-de-freaking do. Actually, you are two-shotting a Dragapult at that point without the use of Munkidori, so it does have some utilage. But whatever. Okay, so if they're smart, they'll fully spread the damage around. They did not do that. Okay. Surely you just blow the monkey with the energy on there. That was a sentence. That was absolutely a sentence that you just said. You definitely just said a sentence. Okay, so we go Practice Studio. Oh, man. I think I play with my balls here. And then we have a Munkidori. I'm going to... I think we just put out... Oh, man, this sucks because... I need to get, like, what? An Energy Switch and the Sandwich? I need the Sandwich. And, oh, my God. This is terrible. I need too many things to go right off of this Iono. But Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. Absolute heart of the... We need an Energy Switch and an Energy. That's not an Energy Switch and an Energy. But maybe this will be, baby. Maybe this will be an Energy Switch. Okay, well, we're still in it, and we're still good. We're still good, right? This will be fine. We definitely don't need the precious trolley. Heart of the cards, baby. All right. I mean, do I just heal and take the knockout? Hang on. I can fully... Actually, no, I can take the knockout. Knockout... Oh, no, we just knock out the active. I was just like... No, yeah, we just knock out the active. I was thinking like, oh, there's so many other things we could do. We just have to knock out the active here and then hope they don't got it like that. Actually, we're going to jump ahead on prizes. That's bad. Jumping ahead on prizes is bad because it activates Countercatcher. So maybe we don't want to do that. Huh. Maybe I should have just knocked out the Dracloak, tied on prizes. But then, then they would have been able to, control me with a Dusclops or something. So, yeah, maybe we just go for it and see what happens. Because if I knock out the Dracloak, they still have access to a Fezandipiti next turn. They can blow up a Dusclops or a Dusknoir to put me in the lead anyways to activate Counter Catcher. So it didn't really matter. They're just... Well, actually, they're not a Counter Catcher away from winning. Well, actually, they are. They are a Counter Catcher away from winning. So all they have to do is Dusknoir, Counter Catch. They don't even need Dusknoir. They just need Dusclops. Because they would go blow this up for 5, put 50 on Munkidori, spread 6 with a Dragapult, and then bring up the Fezandipiti and knock this dude out. So maybe I should have healed the Fezandipiti. Right? If I heal the Fezandipiti... No, they don't even need the Dusknoir. They just need Dusclops. But they also need Dragapult, which is a bit good for us. So they need Dusclops, Dragapult, Counter Catcher. That is their win condition here. Is Dusclops, Dragapult, Counter Catcher. So what I should have done is, yes, I should have healed the Fezandipiti, taken the 10 damage off of it. ARVEN'S sandwiched the Mabosstiff. Well, they're still one piece short. Unless I go get a Fezandipiti. There's a Dragapult. They're one piece short. Okay, if they don't got it this turn, you could have at least showed me that. Oh, okay. Don't tell me they get it off of an Iono to 3. They're gonna get it. Oh, they're down 2 counter catchers. They're down 2 counter catchers. What do you mean prediction for the next match? This is the prediction game. Okay, okay. We have an energy in there, so if they hit into me, we knock out... Oh, God, we knock out their cloak? No, yeah. Oh, wait, no, what? They got it. There's no way you're doing this unless you got it. They got it. They freaking got it. There's... No, just, come on, be nice. Be kind. You don't play a third counter. What crazy... Oh, my God, they don't have it. This is amazing. We win the game because I just Night Stretcher knockout there's a cloak. See, I told you, this deck is designed to beat Dragapult. If we just face Dragapult all day, I would have like a 50% win rate. That is insane. So this deck, that was not a fluke that previous game. This deck, oh, we can just knock out the dude. Actually, I think that would be the ultimate disrespect, is if we boss the Dracloak and then Vigorous Tackle for 30. Turns out that 30 damage is great. You know, a stage 1-2 prizer can only do 30 damage. When Trust Your Pilot grabs onto that deck and whacks off really hard, 30 damage is more than enough to get your boss stiff. So there you go. You want to play a deck that beats Dragapult? Apparently it's Mabosstiff. I mean, if they just... Okay, yeah, I think they're getting ready to put us into like a no-win situation. Are they going for a Razor Wing? Oh, that's amazing. The Razor Wing... Wait, why wouldn't you switch... Why would you switch first? Interesting decision. All right, well, looks like we're just going to knock out the Yanma and hope they don't know how to manage energy. I have to go Janine Secret Art into Mabosstiff, and then we see what happens. Oh, God. Yep. Okay, here we go. For each of the search a deck for and attach it to that. I don't like how you choose, right? It's like that moon watching party Clefairy. There's no choice to be made. PDCGO should just accelerate it automatically. PDCGO would do it. Because Janine, it doesn't say like, oh, you can put 2 on 1. It says you put 1 on each. So it should be automatic, but PDCGL doesn't have the capability, the complexity. It just can't handle stuff like that. What do you mean does Toadscruel block Spidops? Like, are you talking about Toadscruel EX blocking Spidops' ability? What do you mean? Okay, they're still an energy short, but they're a Night Stretcher away from winning. 10k. What if we face Team Rocket's Mewtwo and they put 3 Mewtwo into... Ah, crap. Okay, well, here's the good news, is that we can just knock out whoever... See, this was the problem with Yanmega that I told you about. Whoever they put the 3 energy on, that's just who we go after. Okay, wait, what? Okay. That's interesting. That's actually not a bad idea. It's an interesting idea. And Juan, did you have gas? Is that what it was? I mean, I guess we just have to hope I have a playable card in my deck. Well, that's not gonna do it. All right, we have to go for the Yan. Oh, we have an energy switch, so that'll do it. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right, so we just go get the thing. We Night Stretcher, knock out your stupid Yanma. Then what are you gonna do, bro? You gonna win the game? Oh, I'd like to see you try. We don't give them Artisan. That would be a bad idea. Yeah, because Spidops attaches it to itself. Spidops is not putting it in your hand. So no, that is not PDC GLB in a butt face. That is the correct ruling. All right, so we knock out this guy. And then we go Adrenabrain. Fully heal it. Awesome. Put a Hero's Cape on the dude who makes Mabosstiff. Okay, so this is what I was talking about that makes me worried about Yanmega, is you have to put the freaking energy on somebody. You know, okay, well, let's begin that. Move 3 energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. It's not a yes or no. It's not a spread them like cheeks. It's you have to move 3, put them on 1. So you basically just make somebody a target, and if you're running low on energy, which they might only have 2, see, they only had 1. See, this is what happened to me in my game, is they lose. This is literally an auto win for them that I won. This was my issue with Yanmega, but it just goes to show you how good I am at Pokemon cards. And this is why you should test other decks, because I learned how to beat Yanmega by playing Yanmega and realizing its shortcomings. So after making Mabosstiff, there were some shortcomings.